Hey guys and gals, today I will be taking you on an ant room tour. We're just a little bit cluttery and a little bit overstuffed here in the ant room, but I think I should be able to show you just about everything I have on my shelves. The only ants I won't be showing you guys today are my harvester ants, because I have had quite a few of them die and the only ones I have left are not doing too great. So, let's go! First and foremost here, we have our trapjaw ants that we just moved into this tank in our last video. I have added them a new log that has been chewed up by carpenter ants in the past. So this thing has all kinds of cavities for them to nest in. And some of our grass did die because I had to cover it back up with some more dirt. But it'll grow back. And I forgot, I also added this wooden lid to the top of the tank. And up next, we have my Camponotus dipians colonies. I have 4 of these colonies here. I kept all 4 of these queens because not only is this my favorite carpenter ant species, but I would like to be able to breed these ants and release them into my native area. I have been doing this for years with my native carpenter ant species, dipians and sansabeanus mainly. This is my smallest colony of Camponotus dipians at the moment. This queen is rather shy and is not very happy when I film her, so she's likely hiding in the tubing. I believe she only has 2 workers and just a few brood, so she's not doing too great. And just as I thought, she's not in the test tube, so she is hiding in this tubing. Let me see if I can get you guys a better shot. Yes, she is definitely hiding in the tubing, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get a good shot of her because where she is. Sometimes ants do things that we don't like, and unfortunately, I'm just going to have to live with it. Hopefully, she'll start doing better in the next few weeks. On to our next colony. This colony is likely my largest. I'm not absolutely sure. It's either these gals or another one I'll show you in just a minute. And these gals will have a dedicated long-form video coming up shortly, because I'm likely going to have to move them out of this test tube. And as you can see, it has this beautiful little rock ridge, and underneath the rocky ridge is a tubing entrance into their test tube. Alright, let's check these gals out. As you can see, these gals have quite the brood pile. I believe this queen has about 25 workers. It might be a little closer to 30. She's got quite a few majors in here as well. I think the last time I counted there were 6. All 4 of these Camponotus dipians queens started founding in March, so they're about 5 or 6 months old now? And if their population is at 30 now, it's likely to double after all this brood. So I'm hoping that before the end of the year, I can get these gals to about 100 workers or so. And as you can see, the test tube does not have a whole lot of space for water, so I'm likely going to have to move these gals. On to our next colony, they have this beautiful rocky outworld. And these gals have recently moved into a side view plaster nest that I made last year, I believe. This is the color changing nest, so when it's real dry, it will be whitish colored, and the more wet it gets, the more blue it will turn. And as you can see, I've just been watering the top block just to keep enough humidity in the nest for them. These gals might also be the largest colony of dipians that I have. I'm not sure because I can't see the whole colony. This is why I have stopped making the side view nests. They're a lot harder to see inside. But it does look like these gals have quite a bit of brood back there, and easily 20 workers. So these gals are looking great as well. Moving on to our next colony. I believe this is my largest colony. I believe these gals have about 35 workers now. And these gals also moved recently, but they moved into a top view nest of the same size. I still haven't quite got the lighting down. As you can see, I will be moving the light around quite a bit trying to get a better shot here. But with these top view nests, you can see a lot better into the nest. You can actually see all of my workers, you can see part of my queen, and a good portion of the brood pile as well. This colony has grown well, likely why they're my favorite species. Moving on, I will now show you what I have on my very top shelf that I'm not finished building just yet. These are my Camponotus texanus colonies. And as you can see, this outworld also has a rocky ridge and an entryway into their nest from below the rock. This one's a little bit harder to video since I have another red rock kind of standing in the way here. It wasn't the smartest design choice, I know. Let's get a look at the colony. These gals are the largest species of Camponotus in Texas. And yes, they look a lot like Camponotus novaborkensis. This queen, I believe, has about 8 workers and a couple of larvae. This queen is a bit finicky about laying eggs. If I feed them, she's not going to lay eggs for like 2 days, so I have to feed them a lot and then leave them alone for like 2 weeks. But they're growing all the same. And unfortunately, this is now a queenless colony. The other day, I found the top half of the queen laying in the outworld. In this corner, I have absolutely no idea why, but this is her gaster, and she had just about as many workers as my other queen before she passed. Sometimes these things happen, guys. I've been keeping since late 2019, and these things still happen to me. So if you're new and you're losing ants, it happens. So our first colony of Camponotus sansabeanus has this cute little outworld, and they are in a handmade wood nest. I made this thing a couple of weeks ago and didn't really put any paint on it. I just really needed a place to move these gals, so they're in here now. And as you can see, she has about 18 workers or so, and a little pile of brood, so she's doing quite well. And if you'll notice, her gaster is very dark for her being a Camponotus sansabeanus. These gals do have quite a bit of color variation to them, but I'm not absolutely sure if she is sansabeanus. Our next colony is in this cute little outworld, and it looks like I need to do a little bit of cleanup in here as well. There's some trash kind of everywhere. Let's go ahead and get a good look at this colony. This queen only has about 10 workers or so, but she has quite a bit of brood, and also a gorgeous color on this queen as well. Our next sansabeanus colony is in this cute little outworld that I actually made for trapjaws, but I didn't get to catch any more trapjaws this year, so we're using it for Camponotus now. These gals are running out of water, and their test tube is quite dirty, so I'll probably have to move them shortly. And as you can see, this queen is very bright orange, like a normal sansabeanus would be. This queen also has 3 workers. And then our final sansabeanus colony is in this tiny outworld. And this cute, brightly colored queen has 4 workers. So as you can see, these last two queens aren't doing very great, but they'll bounce right back. I just gotta give them some more darkness. And if they don't, I have more. And these gals are the smallest ants that I have this year. These are Dorymyrmex flavus, also known as pyramid ants. These gals are even smaller than fire ants, so it's going to be quite hard for me to get a good shot here, guys. But I do have a good shot of the queen in here somewhere. And as you can see from all the white that's in there, this queen has quite a bit of brood. And I believe she has about 30 workers. These gals are also monomorphic, so there will be no majors. They're also really fast and hard to film, so sorry for the terrible shots, guys. Moving on, we have the big bad girls of the ant room, the Myrmecocystus placodops colony. These gals have 6 different nests. They have 4 3-inch by 3-inch grout nests and 2 larger plaster nests that are 4-inch by 4-inch, and I believe one is 4 by 4 by 6, the one that we're looking at. As you can see, they also have reproductives in here. I've only seen males so far, but this colony is fully mature and fully grown. And these gals are about 18 to 19 months old, so not quite 2 years just yet. Unfortunately, none of the other Myrmecocystus queens that I've gotten for this year have survived so far. So this is the only honeypot colony I have left. But these gals are absolutely thriving, so I have no worries when it comes to them. And I think very likely soon I'm going to get another aquarium tank and put these gals in there as well. An aquarium tank would be much more condensed into a smaller area than all of these spread out nests. So it would make it much easier for me to deal with them and feed them and everything. And as you can see here, we have some beautiful yellow repletes hanging from the ceiling. I can't see into all of these nests, guys, but where I can, I'll go ahead and show you. There are no repletes that I can see here. There might be one in there. It looks kind of clear. But there's quite a few workers everywhere in this nest. And this is their newest nest, only added about 2 weeks ago, so they've just barely gotten familiar with it. I will also have a long-form video on these gals coming up, so you guys will get to see a lot more of them shortly. They've honestly become just a bit unwieldy, so they're kind of hard to do anything with. And now on to my final colony. I did have 2 of these, however one has escaped. So we put the other fire ant colony in some soil in a setup. And they are doing just great. They have tunnels everywhere through their new setup. And I am seeing a little bit of a slight leak where you have a couple of workers in and out every now and then, but it's not too bad. I'm hoping I can hold them in here. And we'll have a live feeding for these gals coming shortly as well. This video was a bit longer than usual, but thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great time ant keeping.